Ladies and gentlemen, Happy New Year.
Happy New
we
Year.
are back again. My name is Handsome Samson Dos Equis, the luxurious one, Quentin Tarantino Pro, but y'all know me as Pro.
It's your boy R.U.D.Y. It stands for Realize Your Destiny is Yours, but you can call me Rudy.
And this is 2026, and
Yes,
this
sir.
is episode 23
23.
of the XX Files.
Jordan year, baby.
And just like we always do for every episode, Ash, you ready for this? Y'all give yourselves a round of applause, man. Yeah. So with that being said, I want to make sure I do this the right way. You know what I'm saying? I'm lacking on my Mac, and I'm already lacking on my Mac because it's actually episode 24. But you know, it's a new year.
I was confident with that Jordan.
I
That
know,
Jordan line. That was a
well,
fire
yes,
bar.
it happens to the best of us. It happens to the best.
2-4, man.
But today's guest is the definition of quiet pressure. An artist who's been building since 2015, stacking consistency without chasing the spotlight. You've heard her voice behind the scenes with some of the biggest names in music, but now it's her world, her sound, and her moment. She just dropped her album Low Key. Welcome to the XX Files.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Ash in the building.
I have a mic. That's right.
We locked in. Ash, how you feeling?
I feel amazing. It's 2026. I'm so happy.
Amazing.
So happy to be here with y'all.
Thank you.
I'll
Thank
take
you
that.
for pulling up.
I'll take that.
Is there anything you're super excited about for 2026 especially?
Just dropped this song called Not Giving Up, so I'm excited to push that record.
Okay.
I'm excited to be even better version of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Excited to get to know more people and connect with my music community. And I'm excited to be alive. Thank you, Lord.
For sure.
Okay.
That's always
Very
a blessing.
smooth.
I know.
You were real smooth.
Yeah. Prepared.
Smooth.
Prepared.
Okay.
And I will say, salutes to you. If I see that you're really like not only stepping into the artistry, but actually like letting people like see you talk more than just see the music. So you know what I'm saying? I'm excited at what 2026 looks like for you. You started early and it's just January. So we're going to get to the first hot topic, Ash. So,
Okay.
taking a look at your music, you did drop your first EP in 2015 and your second in 2016, and you've stayed consistent ever since. Question. So if you could sit down with 2015 Ash, as 2026 Ash, what's the one thing you tell her and why that specifically?
Wow, that's a great question. Wow, I would say it's not going to look like what you think it's going to look like. Independent artistry is such a journey, and it really is a marathon, and I think we hear it so often. But you just, as long as you stay in the game, you're always building. Like, we don't have any other choice but to keep climbing as independents. It's a slow roll. So just stay consistent, believe, keep creating great music, and keep evolving. Yeah.
Okay.
That's real. It's so funny. Even when I was like dictating that question to myself, I feel anybody who's been an artist, if you could just talk to yourself like 10 years ago, like what would you actually say? What would you say to yourself?
I would say it's going to suck way more than you think it's going to suck.
Yeah.
But it's going to be worth it. So don't give up. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I was saying. Straight up.
That's true. I'll honestly say, man, fuck what everybody else is saying. Like, honestly, they do not, they don't know. Everybody, we all in like player one mode to this life, and we don't get no like second life as
Right.
far as experience in this realm. So it's just like everybody's on player one mode. I would have to tell myself, just be confident in you, and if you don't know what it is, it's cool to be the first. It's cool to be the first, just to to jump out and do something.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah.
But even with that being said, so speaking about you dropped your first project in 2015, but beyond that, you've been background singer for a while.
Yes.
For some major artists like Summer Walker,
Yeah.
John Legend, Janelle Monáe.
Yeah.
So, quick question.
Bangers.
You know what I'm saying?
Bangers.
Solange, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Talk nice.
Let's talk about it.
Talk nice. Fuck you talking about. Talk nice.
So, specifically, what's a horror story from that chapter of your life?
Horror story.
Whatever you feel like sharing, what's a horror story for you?
It's crazy. I mean, the industry is crazy. Horror story is probably I don't know how to say it, but when I was coming in, when I was a background singer, when I started years ago, it wasn't really, social media wasn't really big, so there wasn't a lot of like posting where you're at and all that stuff.
For sure.
And being an artist as a background vocalist wasn't really accepted. So I would say the tough part for me was standing in my own after like serving for so many years and saying like this is really what I want to do. I've been doing this even before background, and maybe not feeling as supported, you know. And I would say horror is probably a strong word, but that was probably the beginning of me understanding like you're in the game, you know, and it's time to play, and either you're gonna play or not. So that was that's probably one of the toughest things I would say about being split between those two is having great records, you know, having your own artistry, and it may not be well received from, you know, some of the people you working with.
That-
Maybe.
I understand. Now, do you think it was one of those situations, or what you've dealt with in the industry is more of a people try to dim your light so you don't recognize who you are, or what? Yeah. Is it what I guess what type of situation? Because being in the industry for myself, I've seen situations where somebody doesn't want to recognize your greatness just so you don't shine as bright as them. So I guess what you especially as background singer, come on
Yeah.
now.
Like, what
They
you
say,
doing?
Overshadowing the
Yeah,
main
yeah.
acting shit.
yeah. So I guess what was your defining moment? You don't have to speak to another specific, but I guess
Yeah.
what made you be like, oh, okay, this is how we gonna play it? What made you just want to switch up?
Myself, my goals. You know, like at the end of the day, like you can't be a doctor and a nurse. Like eventually you're gonna have to say, I
Damn.
gotta become a
Hey,
doctor.
Damn.
respect
So
it.
you
That's
really
real
can't
shit.
like I kinda got out of the mentality of
Yeah.
like being mad at people or even pointing the finger.
Yeah.
You know, everyone has a right to what they want to vibe with or not. And so if I vibe with me and God is with me and I know this is what I'm called to do, like make the move. They made the move, you know.
That's
So it's
interesting.
kind of like I just took the energy off of them and made it more about, you know, am I willing to keep going and dig deeper and be what I know God called me to be?
Truly walking by
Yeah.
faith and not by sight.
Do you
100%.
do you think like there's a stigma around being a background singer in this modern age? Because thinking back on all the greater singers back in the day, like Whitney Houston and Aretha Franklin, all of these women, they took pride. Luther, they took pride in being background singers, singing in bars, singing wherever the hell they could sing. They took pride in getting that 10,000 hours in before they got to the main
Yeah.
stage. But now it kind of feels like people they want you to blow up immediately,
Yeah.
and they don't even really respect the fact that you
grind.
putting the
Yeah.
grind in before you get to the thing. Is that a modern day thing, or you think that's kind of always been a background kind of problem?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I think like my cousin, for example, her name's Girlfriend. She's an artist and she's blowing up. And I would never advise her to sing background. I think that just things evolve. Like when I was coming out, there wasn't a real deep over understanding of being an independent artist. So you got your foot in the door, you sang background and you built your way out. But nowadays you have TikTok, you have, you know, YouTube
feel
beats,
you.
you know,
Everything
so
so microwave.
yeah,
Yes.
so
right.
I don't ever like feel bad about the eras, you know, the era that I walked through or what happened before me. And I would always tell artists today, like, you know, hey, don't do that. If you
Yeah.
don't, if you can just drop music and people like vibe with you and they love what you're doing, build your artistry, get to know your own voice, build your own audience, so you don't have to answer to someone else.
Right.
If there's an opportunity that
You've
makes
been talking
sense,
about that too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean
no,
to cut
no,
you
you're
off.
fine. If there's something that makes sense and it's undeniable, you
Right.
know, go for it. But I would, you know, I think it's great because I think most of us started in church. So I would give most
Yes.
of my credit
Yeah.
to just singing in church and
Yeah.
getting my pipes and singing, practicing with Kimberell and the Clark sisters in my room. But if you have the guts and the music and the, you know, that special, unique thing to go out and do your own thing, do it. You know,
Okay.
don't get stuck behind anyone.
No, receive. No,
Yeah.
fully receive. And shout out to the church circuit folks. I feel like we all did. Start
Hey,
real
listen.
church.
if you grew up in the church, then you got your chops in the church.
Yes,
even
I
as
know.
even as a rapper.
Yeah.
I sung in the choir from birth until like I was like 16.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I was already used to being in front of a choir.
Yeah.
You know
And
what
church
I'm
folks is
saying? Like
tough.
I'm used to it. You know what I mean? And my mama a preacher, so we in there every Wednesday,
Yeah.
every Sunday, 3 times on Sunday.
What's
you
called?
know what I mean?
Revival.
Revival Friday.
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
Fire Revival
indeed.
Friday.
Yes,
We
indeed.
need revival.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. I know it very, very well.
We need them.
It help you. It scope
Yes.
you as an artist. It help
really
you.
does.
Like you don't realize them going to 3 services a night. You know what I mean?
Right. It'll cleanse you.
It help you like really have some
Yeah.
stamina when you really gotta endure and have them long nights and be in the studio all night and it's like choir rehearsal going over and all that. You just get used to it. It help. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Totally.
That's real. No, that's real. No, we're gonna keep it back going to music. So, like you said, you made sure you were keen about your sound and
Yeah.
what you wanted to do, and you're very open about your love for 80s pop music.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So, with that being said, if you could pick one dream collaboration with an 80s pop artist, alive or not, who are you choosing and what kind of song are y'all making?
Only one. It'd probably be Steve Perry from Journey, the "Don't Stop Believing" song. Like, Steve Perry is one of the greatest vocalists
Man,
of all time.
Facts.
Facts.
That was a gift of his vinyl record. It was
100%.
one of my favorite gifts, and
It was a gift?
yeah, Terrence got me the vinyl.
Man, shout out to you,
Shout out
T
to
Brown.
no cap. That's
I
fire.
have a crazy vinyl collection, by the way. But
Quite a little flex, quick flex. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I like
but
that.
no, I would do a total like 80s soft rock
Yeah.
love ballad with Steve Perry. Like
Oh, that'd be a
amazing.
beautiful.
That would be crazy.
I would love to
crazy.
hear
I
something
was
like
not
that.
expecting that.
Yeah.
At all. I thought she
Nah.
was gonna probably. I was like,
She
Cyndi
said,
Lauper.
yeah.
Cyndi Lauper gonna
Cindy
be
Lauper's
up
a
there.
favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's crazy.
Selena. I mean, she's 80s, 90s, but you know.
And she
yeah.
said ballad too.
Yeah, totally ballad.
Okay. Your album is titled Low Key,
Yeah.
and the energy you really lives is off that theme. So, what's the most low key dope shit you've done so far? Something quiet, understated, but legendary in
Right.
hindsight.
I've done a lot of low key cool things. As a background vocalist, I sang at the White House a few times, so that was pretty cool.
A few
Whoa.
times.
Yeah,
A few
we-
times.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Okay then.
That's gonna be a dope segue into a
Yeah.
topic later. I just want to let y'all
Okay.
know. Yeah, go ahead, continue. I'm listening.
I
How was
mean,
that? Wait, which president? White House?
Yeah, that's a good. Which
It was
president?
Barack Obama.
Okay, when it
Okay.
mattered.
Yeah.
When it mattered the most.
Yeah.
Okay
make
then.
sure,
For
just making
facts.
sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was really, really dope.
You sung for the first black president.
Yeah.
That's
That's
incredible.
fly.
Yeah, it
That's
was cool.
incredible.
It
That's
was
a
really
dope
blessing.
sentence.
Ain't no background. Ain't no
Yeah,
background
nah,
singing.
fuck
You
that.
sang.
I sung for the first black president.
Yeah.
That's a sentence for your ass.
Totally. Man, I've had a lot of experiences. It's really hard. Prince,
Whoa, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait.
Okay, y'all.
Oh my God. Prince?
I feel like I just some purple glitter just hit my eye. That's
Please,
crazy.
y'all.
Oh my, nah, fuck
You
that.
can't- you can't-
You just said Prince. Oh wow, yo,
That's crazy.
damn.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Really cool experience.
Man, I wasn't ready for the question. I asked. I was like, I said low key. I said low key.
I feel like
It was
I'm
nothing low
starstruck
key.
I know.
right now, and he's dead. Like, but I'm just like you
He's
said his
here.
name. I
He's
feel
here.
like
He's here.
I feel like the fact that you met this man, I
Yeah,
kind of met him.
we
You
hung
feel
out
me?
in
Like
his
we.
house at Paisley Park
Oh my God.
and jammed with him and did shows in Denmark. I want to say was one show we did. We did the LA Forum. I want to say.
Yo.
Make sure y'all follow Ash
Please.
on social media.
This
I
ain't-
am just
Listen.
Ash. Just make sure y'all
I
follow.
don't think that's not. I don't think you niggas understand, bro. Like y'all don't get it, dog. It's-
We saw we be too vile if the cussing. I'm sorry if we do it. Too.
Yeah,
I'm
nah.
sorry.
I'm
It
the
just-
only girl of boys. So
Okay.
okay,
I'm
get
at
you.
home.
Okay, you
Alright.
get
It's
it. You get
okay.
it.
Be
What?
yourself.
Yo, that just blew my fucking mind. No cap, yo.
I had to just kind of sit in that question. I'm sorry. She's like, yeah, like I guess.
I
that's
mean,
all
you,
can
it don't get that's like Prince, Michael Jackson. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You know what I mean? Like straight up. Like I just watched a documentary on Prince the other day. He's a fucking genius, yo.
Insane. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Was
saying?
it
Like,
still like that when you were around. I don't.
So yeah, like we had a few experiences around him, but one experience in particular at his home, this dude jammed all night. Like we had to literally say we have a flight like at 6 a.m. like right now we gotta leave.
wow.
But he was just, like nothing I'd ever experienced. He was just a musician in through and through, and just so innovative. His band was like on retainer to just play on call.
So
and-
they were just jamming.
yeah,
All
like
jamming.
just like I'm ready to jam, and he had this huge, rehearsal space in his home. It was just iconic. I mean, I've
Wow.
had so many surreal moments over the years. It's
Yeah.
hard to pull them, but I've really been blessed via myself or singing with other artists that I respect to come in contact with with the greats. Yeah.
Man.
Wow.
Yeah.
We could sit in that question.
Yeah,
for a
like,
long
we gotta
time.
move
I have a
forward.
lot
I
of
know we got him,
stories.
but
Yes,
we gotta move
but I'm
I have a
forward.
glad.
lot.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for
Yeah.
sharing. That is amazing.
Hey.
Okay, thank you, brother. Good looking out, Rudy. Let's talk process.
All right.
So when you're creating a song, for you, where does it usually start? Is it beat first, lyric first, or an idea or emotion first?
Any of those. I love musical sequences. Like I'll hear a sound or something and I'll have an idea and I might put it in my phone. T might have a record and he's like, dude, I've got like these records that have been in my computer and I just want you to see if you feel anything. And I'll write that way. Sometimes I can't write. I just don't feel anything.
Been there.
Yeah, but I think all of us as artists, like, there's so many different ways. I'm inspired by a moment. I'm inspired by a word. I'm emotional. I'm in my bag, like, you know. So it's just any way that God, you know, speaks to me or moves me is like any time I could come up with something.
Okay.
No, fully understood. And it was a two-sided question. So when you do zoom out from creating those individual songs, how do you build Ash's world? Because, and I say that to say, all of your projects are just themed around some type of world. So I guess, you know, how do you get to that point?
That's honestly a great question. That was what got me into music. I grew up in Cleveland. I was the only girl, and I had some tough seasons in my childhood, really tough experiences, and music was the world that was like that would project me out of my life. And so I'm the same artist, you know. It's like I feel like the same little girl on my bed, and I close my eyes and I press the radio on and I turn out the lights and I'm listening to Immature, I'm listening to TLC, or I'm listening to Aaliyah, I'm listening to Jay-Z, and I begin to build the world that I wanted to live in, you know. And so that's what, you know, Ash, you know, I am like the girl next door. I'm really, you know, cool. I got all brothers, but I'm really in my mind.
Are you the youngest?
I'm the middle child.
I'm a middle child too, so
You get it.
Understand the plight. Understand the
I'm
plight.
the middle
Understand the
child.
plight.
Okay.
Yeah. And so that is my artistry. Like I'm in that world when I'm creating music. It's coming from that little girl.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
That's powerful. Thank you for. I always want to ask because I feel like world building is like the hidden gem when people are creating. So I always want to know, like, how do you build this world of who you are?
Yeah.
So
it's a safe place for me. It's like I can be sexy here. I can be nerdy here. You know, like wherever that season is for me, I build it out.
That's dope, man. Are you like a concept? Like, do you prefer to go into projects conceptually, or do you just throw shit at the wall and then however it feels, you can build a concept around that?
Concepts.
a concept art is something else.
It's so for me. That's difficult. Like I aim to be able to do a masterful, like a dope ass concept album one day. So but I just throw shit at the wall and then try to find a theme around like how I've been feeling. Cause there's a theme finds itself in the shit. You know what I mean?
No, that's really dope. I honestly think every part of an artist comes out in the record. You know, like there's a part of me that's wild. There's a part of me that's, you know, intuitive. There's a part, you know, I think the onion, the layers are the albums.
Okay.
And the records are the EPs or the singles. You know, it's just, I think your listeners get a version of you in everything that you drop.
Facts.
So if it's a
That's facts,
concept,
that's facts.
so be it. But it's a concept from within. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no,
Whatever
it's
you're
still
in that moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I feel that.
Totally.
Okay, now Ash, I thank you for sharing these questions. I mean, sharing yourself. This is the XX Files. So, news topics. No, so this next like group of topics, this just shit going on in the world right now that we just about to just kick gang about. So I'm glad she said something about the White House.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So recently, the White House social media quotes Biggie. Yes, recently the White House official social media accounts quoted lyrics from Notorious B.I.G. in a post reacting to an international event. The post comes from the capture of Venezuelan president and includes a line from Biggie's song "Hypnotize." And if you don't know, now you know.
That is in Same.
I'm crying.
So with that being said, my fellow musicians, my fellow artists, how would you feel about the government using one of your songs in their social media account?
I need that bag, nigga.
Man.
Are you going for it? You gonna let Trump
I need
use
that,
it?
I need that
Oh,
moolah.
it's-
No. I mean, like what I'm saying is like, don't use my shit without permission. And if you use my shit without permission, then I can goddamn come for that ass type shit. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because me personally, I feel like you gotta align with history. Like, what side of history do you want to stand on? This man ain't gonna be in office that long. You know what I'm saying? So like, are
So
you
you
willing to
gonna
go
have
get
one of
that
your
bag?
bangers when he's saying one of them ice videos when niggas getting roughed
No,
up?
I don't want that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Pick which side of history you want to be
Okay,
on. Don't
alright.
use my music to push and advertise evil shit in the world. I don't want to be a part of that person.
Ash, you
I'm
got
straight.
an 80s pop song for Trump to be to shuffle to?
As I get a check.
He said, that's cool.
I'm just here to do my job, you know. If my lyrics, you know, hey, you know, just,
A bag is a
I'm
bag,
just a
huh?
girl, y'all.
Hey, I ain't about to put you in the hot seat. She said, I already performed in the White House, so why y'all
like,
even
I
Been there,
mean,
done that.
Yeah, go to
Yeah.
work, you know.
No,
Professional.
that's so real. No, that's so real. So no, I'm gonna use that to segue into my conspiracy of the week, y'all.
Okay.
So the government is using hip hop language to normalize authority. So let's peep this. The government using rap lyrics, memes, and slang isn't part of them being relatable. It's them trying to soften power. Hip hop was born to be counterculture. Now it's being used as institutions to sound cool, unthreatening, and in tune when authority speaks the language or lowers resistance. So I break it down like this. So rap lyrics equals credibility with the people. Memes and slang equal emotional disarmingness. Fuck around and find out energy equals threatening, but it's disguised as humor. So the conspiracy is they're not joining the culture, they're really neutralizing this. I say all this to say, at what point does relatable become manipulative?
Once you start to see real world consequences from the manipulation. You know what I'm saying? Because I think anything that we create as black people is always eventually, once it become mainstream, it's gonna get taken over. You know what I'm saying? So like, you gotta kind of like, it's kind of like hip hop will always be ours, but once it gets to a bigger stage, it kind of don't belong to us anymore. Because art, once you put art out into the world, people can do with it whatever the fuck they want to do with it. Like you don't have control over that anymore. You know what I'm saying? So like now it's up to you to have your own way of thinking, to not let that fool you into thinking that, you know what I'm saying, what they're doing is okay. Like, just because you hear a rap song in a propaganda video don't mean that you can relate to what the fuck's going on. You know what I mean?
Let's make it more broad, because I said Ash ain't about to drop, you know what I'm saying, a Biggie Smalls rap record.
Right.
So I say, let's, instead of being hip hop, what about just black music in general, I guess, you know? Does it, at what point does a relatable, at what point does relatable become manipulation when it comes to, like, you know, using like our images? Because that is right. I guess what point, because Ash is right to be like, yeah, I'm gonna get this bag, but let's take it back in time. You remember when Chrisette Michelle got that bag?
Oh, yeah.
And she just disappeared. And then, you know what I'm saying, once people started becoming more fans of Trump, it's like they just still left her by the wayside. Like, dang, so it was cool. So I just wonder, like, I guess what point?
That's what I mean. It's up to you to decide.
I ain't trying to trap you in no question.
You know what I'm
Ash.
saying?
No, I'm very confident in where I stand. I really believe that I'm an American, and I personally believe that we have the right to our own perspective. I don't agree with everything on either side. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that if an artist is called to do a job, I'm not paying Chrisette Michelle's bills. You ain't, y'all ain't. So who am I to tell a grown woman who makes a living doing what she's doing what she can't do? That's crazy to me. That's my opinion.
That's not American.
Yeah, I'm an American, and I'm proud to be here, and I'm proud to be able to do my art. It's very few places in the world where I could like make a living doing this, you know. And so I think that it's not perfect, and there are so many things that I don't agree with and don't understand. But I am a reader. I am an intelligent woman, and I have seen, you know, a lot in our community. What I'm more focused on is what can I do and how can I contribute to the success in my community. Where is our education going? You know, how can I contribute to what young people are listening to and who they're looking up to? And so I don't personally, it's no shade, but I don't personally get, too involved in pointing fingers. Like, if you're called to sing or to perform in the highest office in the land, you don't have to. But if you decide to do that, I'm not gonna tear you down. That's your living. You know, I ain't paying nobody's bills. So I think it's important that we always have that in mind. Like, who are we to start tearing people down? Like, are you gonna give her $1 million? You know.
I agree. It's not right
Facts.
it's not right to tear people down. In a perfect world, you can just show up, do what you want to do, go home, get your check, and not be judged for it. But unfortunately, in that same vein, it's America. So like, we have freedom of speech. People can talk shit if they don't like what you did.
100%.
This is why you got to have a backbone in this industry, so you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, and fuck what anybody got to say about it. You know what I mean? Straight up.
That's true.
Y'all can talk shit and I can go sing. Or,
You know what I mean?
So
And
it's
I'm
really
proud
just,
to be an American all the
You
way.
gotta be, roll with the punches. So
That's true. Because once we lose, get rid of that. It's just gonna be click clack.
Okay.
That's all they got.
Get this money on while we
And I'm
can
gonna
get
be
it.
honest, if one of y'all or any of us had that much influence in the record we put out, that it got all the way to the White House, I have to take my hat off to you and I have to applaud you.
Nah,
for
word.
that. You
I
don't
feel
do
that.
this work for it to just stay in Memphis. You know what I mean? And so if it gets that far that people are like, these lyrics, this lyricism, this artist, whatever his intentions are, they made it to that level.
Yeah.
I have to applaud my brothers and my
Right.
sisters and say you did something.
It's
You got
polarizing.
somewhere.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, to make a polarizing piece of art is
True.
the goal.
Yeah,
For us as
100%.
artists. So I feel that.
No, thank you for that piece. That's real, man. That's gonna clip that.
All right, fool.
Oh yeah, that's how much time we got left. All right, thank you. All right, we breezing through. We on good timing. Controversial take of the week,
so
y'all.
funny.
Okay.
I appreciate that. She
Okay,
she
I'm glad-
killed
yeah,
it.
you
We
doing
might
it. Hey,
have to come
listen.
back on this
Hey,
joint, bro. She rocking,
look,
bro.
shorty's Bob and weaving. I fuck with it.
For sure. Controversial take of the week. The hardest part of being an artist isn't creating; it's staying consistent when nobody cares yet.
Absolutely.
I feel like we all could talk about this.
Absolutely.
Ash, go ahead, take the floor.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah,
Talk
I
about it.
mean, yes, it's not giving up. It's going and going, even when it doesn't look good, feel good. Do people care what I have to say? It's definitely a marathon, and I feel like I'm honored and blessed though to have a gift to push. So I'm gonna just keep my hand on the plow, keep pushing forward.
That's so tough. I think it was I saw something Joe Budden had posted where he talked about some A&R that said that the industry doesn't look for good artists; it looks for emotionally stable artists.
I saw that.
You saw that?
Yes, that was
I had
so
like
good.
8 people send me that damn
Yeah,
video.
it was so
You know what
good.
I'm saying? Because it's really important that we understand that. Like the prime example, I think, and real quick, I know we got listen, but the example that he used was he said it was an artist who blew up on TikTok, had a whole lot of buzz and had all the notoriety and fame and shit that we wish as artists we wanted, but once the dopamine of blowing up left,
And the work.
the crash of the dopamine not being there took her out. She didn't have the mental stability to go through the ups and downs of the industry, to perform when no one gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think it's important to have that background singer experience, to know how it feels to not be in the front line, to get overlooked, to be shit on, to be, you know what I'm saying? So that you can have a backbone.
I'm gonna take you back to what you said though. Before the background singing, where did we grow up?
Touch.
Nice. I love
You
it.
gotta have some oil on.
I
you.
love a good boomerang
You
moment. That was
gotta
she tied that
have
back. That was fire.
Purpose.
Yes,
if
ma'am.
you're doing this without purpose, you
Yes.
might as well go home right now.
Facts.
That's
If
facts.
you have purpose and
Facts.
you know God,
Mm-hmm.
speaking in tongues right here.
Absolutely.
If he called you to do something, oh, I'm on it. It's
Absolutely.
gonna happen for me.
Couldn't quit if I wanted to.
Yeah, if you don't have purpose,
mean?
you're doing it for the likes. It's gonna be tough. Like,
Yeah, doing it to
you
be
done
cute.
after the first post, it didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean.
And it's, even to add to that, how we grew up in the church.
Totally.
And I would say, like, I tell Rudy this all the time. A lot of my best friends are comedians. I say, why? Because they get on stage, and the comedian can get on stage and bomb. Even the greatest comedians bomb. I'm like, bro, like, they booed you off the stage. And their ego's like, it's like they cut chops on stage.
Mm-hmm.
But a rapper, you get off stage and get booed, egos like
man.
annihilate.
Ready to jump off a bridge.
It's like, but they
Nigga.
take it just like
Yeah.
water on the duck's back. So I say, you know what? With this, like it teaches me emotional stability. Even
Yeah.
watching my comedian homies. So no, you're absolutely right. And just as far as stepping into this industry, because you will have ups and downs. And honestly, it teaches you about life.
Totally.
You maneuver through
Absolutely.
the music industry successfully. I feel like in life, you'll just have a better understanding.
Yeah, I agree. The hits build you, man. Make the story a little better. You know what I'm saying?
We got stories too, don't
You
we?
feel
fact.
me? Oh,
That's
yeah.
Fun part. This is the interrogation question time. Rudy, we good on time now. We about to be on.
Yeah, we got like 9 minutes.
Yeah,
So we got enough time.
So, okay, the interrogation questions. Ash, you have 60 seconds to answer these questions as quickly as you can. And if you don't, you have to take the T-top shot of clock, but we don't have the shot right now.
So, you know, eventually we
That's
got.
gonna be fun.
we need to get there.
Damn.
We
Every
be
time we
bullshit.
be like, we don't got it. People like, well, damn, what the
That's
fuck?
like, damn. I be like, oh, they on Drake. Ash like, damn, what a shot at? That's my fault. So, okay, 60 seconds. Ash, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay,
Okay.
these are really good questions. Rudy, are you ready?
I am ready.
In 3, 2, 1. Ash, what's something artists pretend doesn't matter but absolutely does?
Likes.
Okay.
What's the
care.
what's the pettiest reason you ever stopped listening to an artist?
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
All right. What's one song that could ruin your day if it comes on at the wrong time?
Time is on my side. This old song from a scary movie with Denzel Washington.
Time is on my side. Falling. What's the fastest way someone can lose your respect creatively?
They don't try.
And what's something you're done explaining to the people?
Myself.
Mm.
My opinion. My perspective.
Yo, but Ash been
Good.
shot was nowhere near existing. But no, that's the interrogation questions. No, it was something you said. Hold on. That was it. Did you get that from that movie Fallen?
Yeah, Fallen.
That jump was so
that
scary.
Movie was so scary.
Rudy.
That song is insane. It's really a good song,
Yes.
but I can't hear it.
So Denzel, he's playing this character like anybody he touches, like he takes over.
a spirit.
Gets their spirit and takes over. So some guys
fuck
like
this come
catching
out?
him.
It's crazy.
Some guys trying to catch Denzel this whole time, but every time he gets to him, he like changes people just by touching them, and he knows he took him over because he just starts singing time. He turns to a little kid, an old lady.
Why would I bring this up?
Yeah, but
before
he brought back a core memory. Falling. It's a good movie, but
It's so good.
it's
but
scary. It's good.
Is
Denzel.
it that bad?
It's crazy.
It's
It's
I've-
good. You can watch it.
I've
You'll be
never
able to
seen
do it.
Denzel in a scary movie. I don't think. Now that I think about
Bone
it.
Collector.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Right. Well, I mean that's well. I mean,
right,
it's like a
suspense,
thriller.
suspense,
Yeah,
suspense,
yeah.
I got you.
You know.
Okay.
That shit sounds scary. Fuck you just said.
It was fun.
What did that come out? Like the early 2000s? Maybe
It
the late
did.
90s or something?
But I used to watch it on TNT with my sister.
Yeah, like that. This is how long.
Okay.
We've seen it that long ago, and we're still talking about
Okay.
it. It's
All right.
pretty
I remember.
crazy.
It's
All
it's
right.
worth the
It's
watch.
good,
It's
though.
worth the
Okay.
watch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
Final thought, y'all. Always end with the final thought. Y'all, not everything powerful needs to be loud. Some people move low key because they don't need permission, witnesses, or validation. There's a version of success that doesn't look impressive online, but feels peaceful in real life. And if you're building something that only makes sense to you right now, that doesn't mean you're lost. It might just mean you're finally being honest. And sometimes the real flex isn't being seen, it's being solid. My name is Handsome Samson. Dos Equis is Leonardo DiCaprio Pro, Quentin Tarantino Pro, but y'all call me Pro for short.
It's your boy R.U.D.Y. It stands for Realize Your Destiny is Yours because it is, but you can call me Rudy.
And I'm Ash. So nice to hang out with y'all.
Yes, and thank y'all for being a part of episode 24 of
Yes,
the XX
sir.
Files. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all take
Beautiful,
care.
beautiful,
Peace.
beautiful. Peace.
Bye.
Memphis.